Well, I didn't know how detailed, honey, you wanted me to get because I didn't want them to think that I was no kind of a stalker or anything like that. Because I mean, hey, when I saw her, I mean, it was like, hey, how you doing? I'm Tyrone, and the first thing you do is, hey, what church do you belong to? I figured I'd
Uh,
get to the church side. You know what I mean?
there you go.
She told me, what church, that she was attending and going, and I guess a few days later, she brought me over a flyer, with her church and everything. I'm like, wow, this is all right, and before you know it, it was like hallelujah. She she kind of she I can say she brushed me off, but she didn't give me what I wanted. I'm like, hey, I think I'm all that, and you know and eventually, we started talking, and one thing led to another, and before you know it, like I told her, I said, hey, I don't have time to play no games. Hey man, when I saw this queen, I'm like, hey, I don't have time for no games. I'm serious about, what I want to do.
Hmm.
I guess we had been dating for about a year or so, and some kind of way, me, her, and her mother, we were in the car and we were talking about marriage, and her mother said, "Well, maybe you should wait for a year," And she said, "Go ahead." I said, "No, no, no, no." I said, "We don't have to wait anymore. I don't know what mom was up to, but I know what I was up to." And
Mhm.
within a few weeks or months, we were married. And hey, I tell you what, and I say it to her all the time. Meeting Verl, my life is 100%. And when I say 100%, we both give that, and sometimes I think she gives a little more, but hey, that's the love story that I have. I have a lady whom I fell in love with, and I thought I was all at one time. You know how it is, brother.
Hmm. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so here we are 19 years later, and most people that were in the school knowing me, they said, well, the marriage will probably last for about a year, you know, and hey, here we are 19 years later, and Tyrone I'm a very happy man, and